What's going on, you guys? How's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into another video. So months and months and months ago, I made a video talking about why I prefer to buy blank jerseys and not jerseys with names on them. It was kind of just the most random, honestly almost useless video because who cares why I buy blanks, but I decided to make a video about this months and months ago and just kind of give my reasoning as to why I'm a little bit sus with buying jerseys with names on them. Well, in today's video, I'm kind of doing almost like a sequel to that. I'm kind of adding to that video. As you can tell by the title, I am saying this is why I don't buy jerseys with names on them, and I have some actual examples as to why I don't, and then why I buy blanks. So we're kind of adding on to that video, so if you guys didn't see that one, this one might be really helpful. These are just some interesting kind of things that I have personally dealt with buying jerseys with names already on them. So I'll tell you guys the stories about the jerseys, I will show you them as well, and I'll show you some ones that I actually sent out to get customized and just show you how good those are and why I do that. So before we get into it, as always, if you guys are new to the channel, it would mean a lot if you guys subscribed, like the video if you enjoyed. Let's dive into this. So honestly, this could be a useless video to some of you guys. If you guys already kind of got this figured out and you know about this, then cool, like that's fine. You obviously are way more ahead of me. I've only been collecting jerseys for about 2, maybe 3 years now. There's still a ton about them I don't know, especially with customization and how some people do it and how different customization is. I know there's different ways to sew on kits and all of that. I don't know any of that. Like, I'm so uneducated on that. That's why I get my jersey and I send it into like a place like Hockey Authentic, for example, because then I don't even have to worry about it. But I do have a couple cases behind me here where I bought a jersey that was already stitched, and you can kind of see some imperfections. Now, they say when you buy them, it totally depends where, of course, but for example, I'll use the two that I have behind me. I bought 2 jerseys from the Canucks team store, and they actually were as advertised as hand-stitched jerseys. Now, this makes me wonder, when you guys see what I'm about to show you, if this is actually a normal or not. I know Hockey Authentic doesn't do what I'm about to show you, so let me explain. So the first one I'm actually going to show you is the most recent one that I bought from the Canucks team store, and that is the new Canucks alternate jersey here with Vasilipod Kolzin on the back of the jersey. Now, I bought this from the actual team store. Like, I was at the game and bought this jersey, so it doesn't get more from the team store than that, in my opinion. Now, this one, I can't actually say it was advertised as hand-stitched because it wasn't. And this one probably, obviously, I'll show you, it is not hand-stitched. And that is one reason why I'm a little bit skeptical most times buying jerseys like this that are already stitched or have a name on it. Because like I said, you can't just guarantee that this jersey's hand-stitched or not, especially if you go. And granted, when I show you guys something, like let me just show you this. So I bought this jersey from the team store, and I didn't dissect it very well. And these are just super small things. Like, genuinely, I don't really care. It's just there's some people out there that care about these things. So I'm going to try to show you the name bar here. Can you see the glue? There's glue like right here on the name bar, because clearly I'm assuming the name is probably hand stitched to the bar and then they glued the name bar on there. There's also some glue on one of the numbers. You might be able to see that in that kind of left side or right side, I guess. Left side. Yeah, that's the left side. There's a little bit of glue there. Now, that right there is no knock to the Canucks team store, because they're not the only ones that do that. There's a lot of people that do that. And that's honestly just genuinely my fault for not looking at the jersey before I bought it, and then probably honestly should have bought a blank, but I didn't. I got excited and I wanted a name one. But that's also one reason as to why I usually stay away from stuff like that and would rather just get a blank and then send it off to someone who I know is going to do a good job. I mean, this is a great example. I bought this off the Florida Panthers team store like weeks after they were sold out, and they somehow just got some in stock. As soon as I got it, it literally wasn't in my door for a full day. I unboxed it, did a video, packaged it up, sent it to Hockey Authentic to get Barkov put on there. Look at the stitching on this from Hockey Authentic. The stitching's absolutely incredible, so worth the $80-$90. So I'm about to show you a fantastic example as to why those jerseys that do get glued on can be really, really bad. I've owned this jersey I'm about to show you for probably 2 years now. I bought it from the Canucks team store with a name already on it. The sad thing about this one is it was advertised as hand stitched, so I thought for sure the whole entire thing was going to be stitched on there, but it wasn't. It was the same thing as the Podkolzin one, where the name is stitched to the nameplate and then the nameplate is actually glued onto the jersey. So let me show you this. So it's my Canucks reverse retro with Quinn Hughes on it, and let me show you the name bar. You guys have probably already seen this in a video because I actually showed this in a video before. You can kind of see it there. The name bar is actually coming off of the jersey. Like, it's completely ungluing and coming off the jersey. Now, what's sad about that is the name, like I said, is glued to this name bar, or is stitched to this name bar. But now the whole entire name bar is actually coming off because it's not actually stitched on there. The crazy thing about it too is it like looks like it is. Like, let me show you up close. You can kind of see it looks like stitch marks. Like, it looks like it should be stitched on there, but it just unfortunately isn't. So those are just a couple examples as to why I stay away from buying jerseys that are typically already stitched, or say it comes stitched from like a team store or something, especially if I could just get it blank and send it off. I have 2 more jerseys behind me. One I actually bought from somebody on like the Facebook Marketplace, I believe, or one of the Facebook groups, and they said it was stitched by Hockey Authentic, and I got it. I compared it to some of the other ones that I had from Hockey Authentic, and it definitely seems to check out. But then I have this one from somebody I bought on the Marketplace, actually here in my hometown, and it's my Vegas one. Let me show you. My Vegas inaugural season with the 100 patch on there, and this one has Marchessault on the back. And I can't actually tell if this thing is stitched by like Hockey Authentic or somebody like that, or if it's like glued on there. I can't tell, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't really see any glue marks. I've had this thing for like 3 years now, and I don't see anything really wrong with it. Like, everything seems to still be holding on. I mean, all the patches still seem to be on there pretty good, so I don't know what makes them fall off, like my Quinn Hughes one or not. I don't know if it's changing temperature or what that makes it do that, or just wearing it. I've worn it to a few games, so maybe just wearing it actually is what makes it fall off. All my other jerseys that aren't Canucks I've actually never worn, so maybe they just hold on a little bit better, and it's the ones that I wear that maybe are starting to fall off, and maybe that's why that Hughes one's fallen off. I actually don't know. But I've kind of gotten into this thing now where unless I know 100% it's done by somebody who's like good and actually hand stitches it, I'm not really gonna buy any name jerseys. But there you guys go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really just wanted to showcase that and kind of piggyback off my video I did a while back and just kind of state as to why I am just not a fan now of buying jerseys with names on it, and that is why. I just want to show some examples because I don't think I did in that video a while back. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, it'd mean a lot if you guys subscribed, like the video if you enjoyed. I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.